problem that I can't fix.
This is Lord British at DragonCon, and you are watching Alpine 9.
Hello, welcome to Alphine's 9 Academy. I'm going to continue again with the unlock glyphs. I'm going to create a new deck. So what is unlock glyph? So I'm going to place up here all the skills. So I'm going to fill it up. You see that I got /23, 32, 23. So I can put it up to 23 cards. So right now I'm using these cards, take out from them and place it to another deck. So once I did it, I'm going to just like put in the cards inside this deck. I'm putting in the cards. So you see that it will increase and all that. I'll just let it increase. So if you guys don't understand about the unlock deck, I know it's going to be very confusing, very confusing as well. So if you are trying to make it work, if you didn't have a proper planning for it, it's going to be a sucky deck. So now I have 23 glyphs. I'm going to equip it. You see that all the skills will just randomly pop up. See that? It just pop up like that. Now all kinds of funny skills is going to pop up. So it's like all jumbo mumbos. Because you didn't assign any glyphs to the slot, so they are going to be like all in random, which is not very effective. I mean, yes, some people can just say, oh, I can use the clicker, I can just drag the skill when I seize it and all that, but the time taken for you to just drag, it already takes a lot of time. Trust me, you're already slower by 1 second away from most of the gamer players of the game. I mean, the gamers, Shroud players, they are very competitive. So what I'm trying to share you is the knowledge for you to get through it. So you can see all the skills just jumbo mumbo. So I want to get these unlock glyphs to be organized. The main problem for this is that when you use an unlock glyphs, you have no idea what is it. You just put in every skill into it. It's not going to be very effective. So it doesn't mean that, oh, I have 100 skills, I'm going to put in 100 skills into it, and that 100 skills is going to be useful. So imagine this, if you have a stun and you want the stun to come out and you have 100 glyphs inside, what are the chances of you getting the stun skill to come out? Maybe 6% out of 100, because maybe you have 6 of the stun skill inside. So what you can do now is, I want to have my glyphs to be properly coming out at the same time. Right now we are going to go to a proper deck building. Create the new deck again, right? So this time I will show you how I set up my deck. It can be using a spell, so it can use a spell and all that. So the idea is still the same. If you guys watched the previous video how I set up the keys, then you will probably know what I'm doing. But if you're not, you need to check out the previous video to say why I set it up this way. Okay, so right now I'm going to create the deck, something like what I have, the primary deck. So I'm going to use knockdown as the 0 because this is my middle mouse. When I hold the middle mouse, it's going to be used. So I hold 0. Then I'm going to put break weapon on here and break armor here. So if you see that if I press a skill, I want to stack them, it cannot, it will just replace the thing. So it will just replace the new skill. So what you can do, if you want the 2 skills to be in 1 slot, you can just untick it, it will pop up here, and this thing is gray out. So once it's gray out, you can just pull another skill and voila. You can put in all kinds of funny skills inside, like 7, 8, 10. You can go up to 50 skills in 1 slot. But I tell you, it's not going to be effective, okay? So you can try it, but you're not going to like it, trust me. So I put 2 skills here, and now I'm going to fill up this gap. So I want to have, since my 6, 7, 8 is already been arranged according to the key binding, so I'm going to use the skills like necessary skills when needed. So not those skill that is I want to use frequently. This is the skills that I want to use it when I need it. So those skills are like, okay, like berserker stance, because you don't need to keep on casting berserker stance all this time, right? And maybe it's the heals, 2 heals up here. So these 2 heals, 6 and 7, will be like, this is 6, The Q is 6, the 7 is a R for me. But some people is, I said it's alternate 1 or alternate 2. So depending how you set up the key. So we got the half of the deck done. Now we're going to do the other half. So the other half, I'm going to put in a body slam. Then I'm going to put a knockback. I mean, this is my setting. And now I have 1, 2, 3 here. As you guys can see on the episode 2 video, I explained on the stacking of skills. So the purpose of 1, 2, 3 here is for stacking purpose only. Okay. So what skill do I want to stack? Ground pound. I want to put this ground pound. I need to unlock it. Put another ground pound. Unlock it. Put another ground pound. Unlock it. So you will see that, oh, you're using one skill in 3 slots. It's a waste. I said no, because I have 2 skills here. So this skill is actually occupied. So I have about 12 skills in total. So I want to put in another skill here. So I get knock crushing blow like this. So I got 2 skills here to be stacked. Now my emphasis is onto this stacking skill to do damage. So I'm going to pull in all the skills, fill up the gap. So as you can see, now it's like 9/17. If you see on the previously, something /23 glyphs. So now I shrink down the maximum glyphs to 17, which makes the shuffling deck much faster and more precise. So I only have 4 types of skill inside here. I don't know. So blow, and we got another ground pound. So I have 3 more slugs. Like I said, number 9 here has 2 skills, break weapon and break armor. So I can just place in the skills as break shield, this and this. So I'll just put it as 17. Okay, but my actual deck is about 23 glyphs because I'm so used to it already, then it gets used to it. So I'm going to show you about lowering the glyph count. It's going to increase the chance for you to stack the skill much faster. So this is the mix of the lock and unlock glyphs. We call it as a combat deck. I always name this deck as a samurai deck because you do big hits. Okay, you can switch between auto attack or switch between the manual attack. So I'm going to equip this deck, right? So the last deck that I'm going to equip here. So as you can see, I can charge my knockdown by holding the middle mouse button, right? So I can walk around and do this, so it's easy. So the roll itself, as you can see, I'm trying to stack skill. See the 1, 2, 3, how fast I stack, right? So, and you see how I force the thing to come up. Every time I see 9 pops up, I roll it, the 1 will pop up. You see that? Because you must come up with something after the shuffle. That's why we call the shuffling. You roll again, you see? And now you get 6/6 straight away, less than 1 minute or less than 30 seconds. Then you can just wham, things like that. Okay, something wrong with my ground pound, but never mind. But you guys will understand what is it, okay? If I roll the 9, see the glyphs, it always pops up. See that? That is so fast because you already specified 1, 2, 3 as ground pound and crushing blow, so you can stack the skill pretty much very fast. So you are stacking 2 skill at the same time with 1, 2, 3. So when you stack it enough, then you can release the devastating move, which get like a killing blow and all that. So I hope this tips is gonna help you guys in the Shroud of the Avatar game. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.
Hey, Toad from Sodacon, and you're watching Alpine 9.